Good morning, dear students. Today we will start the adventure of Huckleberry Finn. You must have gone through the adventures of Tom Sawyer. You must have gone through the adventure of Tom Sawyer. No. Adventure of Tom Sawyer. So this is part 2, but it has been named The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And both the books were written by Mark Twain. Mark Twain, who has written The Adventures of Huckleberry? Mark Twain. See? Mark Twain. Now, before we start, let's make your introduction to the characters. Here, Huckleberry Finn. This is a hero of this story. Huckleberry Finn. Tom Sawyer. He is Huckleberry's friend. This is Silas Phelps. This one, Jim. This is slave. This is a slave. That time, slaves were traded. Slaves were sold and bought in the market. So, he is a slave. Then, Duke and King. See, Duke and King. They are frauds. They are a great rogues. Duke and King. Here, William and Harry. They are again brothers of Peter Wilkes. They are brothers of Peter Wilkes. His pap, Huckleberry's father. See, here she is Mary Jane. She is niece of Peter Wilkes and look, William and Harvey. She is niece of Peter Wilkes, William and Harvey, and daughter of George. We'll get to know in detail when we go through the story. So now let's start chapter 1, Civilizing Huck. So, if you have read The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, you must have read at the end Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry find a treasure left by robbers in a cave, and in this way total it was $12,000 in gold coins. $12,000 in gold coins. So Huckleberry and Tom Sawyer both shared this amount, and each has $6,000. See, each has $6,000. Now they give this money to Judge Thatcher, who puts the money on interest, and see, money out on interest, and on interest, as interest, Huckleberry is getting $1 each day. From interest, he is earning $1 each day. And there is Widow Douglas, who adopts Huckleberry as her own son and starts making him civilized, inculcating different qualities into him. She is trying to make him disciplined by teaching him how to lead a disciplined life. As soon as the bell rings, he has to be at the dining table to have food. Okay? He has to live a very disciplined life. After supper, he has to sit for study. Means Widow Douglas teaches him. And what does she teach him? What he learns there about mosses and bulrushes. Mosses, these are plants actually, and bulrushes, a kind of plant only. But Huckleberry is finding it very difficult to learn all those boring things. Later on, he gets to know that whatever he is studying, it is no more. Means the plants are no more. They have become extinct. And it becomes more boring for him to learn about the things which have no existence. One more thing, now Huckleberry cannot smoke. He has fallen into bad company. Actually, he has nobody to teach him manner. So he has adopted smoking also. So now Widow Douglas is forwarding him to a smoke. So generally these 2 points making him feel completely bored and difficult at Widow Douglas. Another one more event takes place. One day, Widow Douglas' sister, Miss Watson, comes to see Widow Douglas, and she stays with him for few days, and it has become her routine to teach Huckleberry spellings. Every day, she's forcing her to learn words. She teaches her spelling 1 hour every day. One day, when he cannot learn, she scolds him very much. She comes down upon him very much, rebuked. Rebuke means scolded. Rebuke means scold. Reproached, you can say, scold. Me at last, the widow made her stop. But finally, Widow Douglas comes and saves him from the hand of Miss Watson. Later that day, they all say prayers and they go to their room for sleeping. Huckleberry also returns to his room with, this is not full candle, the remaining part of candle is there. When candle burns, what remains? Little part remains sometimes. So this is a stub with candle. I try to think of something cheerful. Means he is feeling very bored and lonely as well. His life has become very lonesome, means lonely there. I almost wished I were dead. Means he doesn't like it at all. He was trying to get away from that kind of life. So after a long time, when the clock strikes 12, 12 at night, then suddenly he hears a snapping sound rustling sound among branches of twigs there, so branch of trees. Then, then he gets to hear a soft meow meow sound in the darkness. He also gives replies. Means Huckleberry understands that it was her friend, maybe Tom Sawyer. So he also replies and scrambled out through the window without making sound, means, and scrolling means moving slowly, moving one's body against the surface slowly, and he came out through the window. And again he went creeping through the trees, and he was sure that Tom Sawyer was waiting for him. Well, dear students, rest we'll learn in another video. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.